back to the Michigan Business Beat, brought to you on the Michigan Business Network. Chris Holman here. And my studio is coming to you from remote. Jeff is back in the studio at the Capital Region International Airport. And we are going to run down to Ann Arbor, Michigan. As a matter of fact, spend a little time with Christy Howden. She is the owner of Wolverine Pickleball. Of course, Wolverine. You couldn't have another name and stay in that community, could you? Welcome.
Yeah, Wolverine, it's the whole state of Michigan. We're the Wolverine state, right? It's for everybody.
Well, that's very true. Very true. So welcome. Tell us a little bit about your business and how it relates to this overwhelming tidal wave of pickleball.
Well, we started before everyone knew what pickleball was. So we started the business because we wanted more people to play pickleball with. We were totally selfish and we wanted more pickleball games. So we started in renting out gyms and doing community ed programs to teach more people to play. And then we did like a gritty warehouse that was, you suffered to play there. It was like the Fight Club of pickleball, and we just grew it from there. And now we have a premier pickleball facility from across the country. So we have 12 indoor world-class pickleball courts and so much more. It's an adult playground.
Christy, where did you get introduced to this game?
When I learned to play, I showed up at a place and they told me I was too young to play and I had to buy a senior in training card because I didn't know I was at a senior center. So I spent my $20 and joined them. They were very gracious and let me play with them. And I was hooked. I loved it. Used to play tennis. I gave it all up to play pickleball. It was so much fun.
No kidding. I tell you, it's overwhelming. All my friends are playing, honestly. So when you were growing your business, starting your business, growing your business, and like you said, you were around before, what kinds of things, what kind of challenges did you face?
Oh, we faced everything from having to explain what pickleball was that people didn't know. Like when I'd go, trying to get a loan for the business and things like that, they're like, "What are you doing? Who else has done it?" And we were one of the first to do a facility dedicated to pickleball. So it's just exposure to get clients in to know what it was and to get get the support of the community to, allow us to build this facility. So it was a lot of education in that way. So kind of making the market on it. But it's been a fun ride. We caught the wave.
Well, I'll tell you, Kim Bode got a hold of us and said, you got to do a story on this lady and this company. So we know you're good just coming through that referral. So let's talk another piece of it about probably the challenges that you faced as a woman business owner.
It was a lot of just general challenges with the business, going to banks. I mean, we were turned down by about 10 banks to get this building built. So that was very challenging in that way. Also, what's been really interesting though is the women's community has come through for us. When we had to raise money for this, 80% of our investors are women. And then the remaining 20% are all led by women. They saw the potential in what we were building. So the community of women has really saw the vision, saw the hard work we were putting in and believed in it and wanted what we were offering. So as I found out more in the community of investment, that is highly unusual.
Yeah. Well, Christy, tell me a little bit about the fellowship, what it is, and how you got involved.
The fellowship is wonderful. I have gotten to know a bunch of women entrepreneurs from across the state, and that's wonderful to expand the network, just to have other resources. People, we're all small business owners, and we all have problems in our business, and our business are so diverse, but there's always some common link there. So it's very fun to share those challenges and get some insight from other business owners of how they solved them or to give some resources. So it's been a wonderful network in that way to meet so many women who are going after it and building their own businesses.
Yeah, so there's clarity out there. Tell me a little bit about the structure of it and how often you meet or how you exchange ideas.
We meet about every other month in person in Lansing, which has been great. It's fun to meet in person again. And we usually have a presenter there with some topic that's relevant to our business. Like last month, it was strategy, which we can all, visions and help with that. And then we, have some meeting about that, think about what we're doing with our business. Then, of course, there's a little social hour afterwards to network and got to have a little wine with any kind of event with a bunch of women. So it's fun. And we meet other business owners from the SBAM group. So it's been great that way. And then we have some homework to do and there's some virtual things that we do in the meantime, but it's a really nice program.
So tell me about the meeting sizes when you meet. How many ladies are there?
Well, we're in the inaugural class, so there's I think about 10 women show up that are business owners on average to it. And there's some support staff there as well. So I think they're working out the kinks with it, but I think it's gonna be a great long-term program for the state to offer.
Well, it certainly sounds like it. And the ideas you can pick up from a room full of people have to be infinitesimal, you know?
Oh, absolutely. It's always good to know you're not alone with what you're doing because it can be kind of a lonely place to be an entrepreneur and have other people who understand that crazy roller coaster that we've chosen to ride on.
No, you're absolutely right. So what would you say to women business owners who are considering, applying for your group?
Oh, I say definitely apply. You never know where the road will take you. Maybe it's at the right time if you don't get accepted, but definitely keep applying. I think with any business owners, there's always a set of perseverance, within their personality. And I think it's definitely worth it to be a part of that network and to apply and see what happens.
Well, congratulations and congratulations on your building and riding that wave at the right time. Christy Howden, she's the owner of Wolverine Pickleball in Ann Arbor. Thanks for joining us today.
You're welcome.
You're watching the Michigan Business Beat on the Michigan Business Network. I'm Chris Holman. Stick around, there's more ahead.